Gone are the days when buying a budget TV meant settling for subpar picture quality and outdated features. Today, even affordable models come packed with impressive technologies like 4K resolution, HDR support, and smart TV capabilities. Whether you're looking for a secondary TV for a bedroom, a gaming-friendly option, or just a solid screen without breaking the bank, there are plenty of great choices available. So in this video, we have compiled a list and reviewed the top 5 best budget TVs you can buy in 2025. For more information on the products, we have included links in the description box below. Let's get started. Number 5. TCL 65-inch QM7 QLED 4K TV. The TCL QM7 is an impressive mid-range QLED TV. Its mini LED contrast performance, high brightness, and 144Hz gaming capabilities are nearly unrivaled at this price range. With a bright image and fast 144Hz refresh rate, the TCL QM7 is an ideal TV for gamers who want an affordable display. The 65-inch model's list price is higher than what we typically consider budget-friendly, but it often gets great discounts. And it's one of the cheapest 4K TVs with 144Hz support. Cheaper QLEDs, like the Hisense U6 and Roku Plus series, are limited to 60Hz. A high refresh rate enables smoother gameplay when paired with a compatible console or PC. The QM7 replaces TCL's older Q7 QLED, which was our previous pick in this category. This new model can get even brighter and has mini LEDs rather than regular-sized LEDs to provide better contrast control. Black levels aren't perfect, but the TV's dimming works great for this class. And with a peak of 1700 nits, it's the brightest budget TV we recommend. We were wowed by the TV's dazzling HDR highlights, like explosions, during our review. The display's high brightness also helps the screen combat glare in rooms with lots of light. Like its predecessor, the QM7 can support 4K 120Hz when connected to a PS5 or Xbox Series XS, the highest output that those consoles are capable of. When paired with a gaming PC, it can hit an even higher 144Hz refresh rate at 4K or 240Hz if you reduce the screen's resolution to 1080p. It's also compatible with VRR, variable refresh rate, which syncs the TV's refresh rate to match the frame rate of the game you're playing. This helps ensure a smooth image. We played several PS5 games using the console's 120Hz of VRR mode and were impressed with the results. The gameplay was snappy and we didn't encounter any screen tearing. However, the TV's gaming performance isn't quite as crisp as we've seen on pricier TVs, and we noticed a slightly blurry quality in motion. That said, few sets in this price range can match the QM7's suite of gaming features. If you're willing to spend extra money, you can find pricier TVs with deeper black levels, wider viewing angles, and better image processing. But for a common sale price as low as $698 for the 65-inch model, the TCL QM7 is easily one of the best budget TVs for gaming. It's also available in a whopping 98-inch size, which makes it a great pick for people who want a giant screen to watch movies and sports. Number 4. Roku 65-inch Plus Series QLED 4K TV. Roku's Plus Series is the company's budget-friendly QLED TV. The display boasts local dimming and quantum dots to deliver solid contrast, color, and brightness performance for the money. It also uses our favorite smart TV interface and includes a handy rechargeable remote. Though the Hisense U6 and TCL QM7 have an edge in overall image quality, the Roku Plus Series is a good budget QLED for buyers who prioritize smart TV conveniences. This display uses the Roku OS, our favorite operating system, thanks to its ease of use. Roku's streamlined interface runs smoothly and features a simple home screen with large tiles for all your favorite TV apps. We prefer this style over the more cluttered, content-focused approach of rival systems like the Fire TV OS. But if you'd rather see personalized content recommendations, you can simply navigate to the What to Watch section on the sidebar menu. The TV's remote has a few cool features you won't find on many displays in this price range. Most notably, there's a hands-free voice search function and a built-in battery that recharges using USB. You can also use the Roku app to activate an audio chime on the remote to easily find it if it ever gets lost. When it comes to image quality, the Roku Plus series is a solid-looking display. Like the Hisense U6 and TCL QM7, it uses a QLED panel and has local dimming. However, unlike those models, the Roku Plus series uses regular LEDs instead of mini. LEDs, which means it has fewer dimming zones and less precise contrast control. Still, the Roku Plus series delivered solid HDR performance during our testing, and it should please most viewers. However, viewing angles are subpar, and the panel's refresh rate is limited to 60 Hz. But for buyers who want an affordable and reliable smart TV, the Plus series delivers a smooth streaming experience that's a bit more user-friendly than the competition. Number 3. TCL 65-inch Class S5 UHD 4K LED Smart TV. The S5 is one of TCL's upper entry-level TVs, so its contrast and brightness capabilities are limited, but it's still able to produce a wide range of colors, and it has Amazon's Fire TV interface with Alexa built in. TCL's S5 doesn't wow with advanced picture features, but it's one of the best cheap TVs for basic viewing needs. It's also ideal for people who want an affordable secondary display for a bedroom. The S5 is a newer version of our previous pick. In this category, the S4. The S4 is now hard to find in stock, and this revised model offers some improvements. Most notably, the S5 can provide a wider range of colors. However, unlike the more expensive QLED models we recommend, the S5 still uses a standard LED panel without quantum dots or local dimming. This means it can't get as bright as our other picks, and its black levels look more elevated and washed out when watching dark scenes with the lights off. And though it can technically support every major HDR format, it can't control its contrast precisely enough to really showcase the benefits of high dynamic range content. While those limitations are notable, the S5 is still solid for casual viewing needs, especially if you're someone who mostly watches cable TV and SDR, standard dynamic range streaming content. Home theater enthusiasts and gamers should look elsewhere, but the S5 is a good fit for those who just want a cheap TV that gets the job done. Buyers also have their pick of smart TV interfaces, with S5 options available in Fire TV or Google TV models. The S5 is also a particularly good choice for shoppers who want a smaller display since it comes in 50 and 43-inch sizes. Number 2, LG 65-inch B4 OLED 4K TV. The B4 is LG's entry-level OLED TV. Though it can't get as bright as pre-seer models, it still offers an infinite contrast, which makes it a great budget OLED for watching movies in a dark room. The best OLED. TVs are celebrated for delivering the most impressive picture quality on the market, but they're not exactly known for their affordability. In fact, the term budget is a bit of a stretch for any OLED model. However, LG's B4 is one of the most budget-friendly options out there. The B4 delivers all of the contrast benefits that OLED TVs are known for. Thanks to its emissive panel, the display has pixel-level contrast control, which beats even the best mini-LED backlights on high-end QLED TVs. This leads to perfect black, levels that disappear into a dark room without any halos around bright objects. Check out our QLED versus OLED comparison for more details on how each panel type stacks up. Viewing angles are also far superior to any QLED, so picture quality remains good even if you sit to the side of the screen. The TV also supports 120 Hz refresh rate, so it's capable of smoother motion when playing high frame rate games on a compatible console or PC. That said, the B4 stops short of 144 Hz support with PCs, which is something LG's step-up C4 and G4 OLED TVs do offer. Compared to more expensive OLEDs, the B4 also lags behind in brightness and color volume. The TV can hit a peak of around 650 to 700 nits, which is still respectable. However, as a point of reference, many mid-range OLED models can hit 1000 to 1250 nits, while high-end models can get as bright as 1700 nits. Flagship OLEDs from Samsung and Sony also incorporate quantum dots, which the B4 lacks. Ultimately, this means that some HDR videos won't look as impactful or vivid on the B4 as they would on a more expensive OLED. Buyers who want an alternative OLED on a budget should also consider Samsung's S85D TV. The S85D and B4 offer very similar image quality, but we give the B4 a slight edge thanks to its Dolby Vision capabilities. Dolby Vision isn't a must-have feature for higher-end TVs, but it can improve HDR performance on dimmer OLED models like the B4 and S85D. Number 1. Hisense 65-inch class U6 series mini LED. The U6N is one of the top budget TVs available. The 4K QLED display uses quantum dots, local dimming, and a mini LED backlight to deliver higher contrast and a wider range of colors than most competitors in its class. The Hisense U6N is our pick for the best budget TV thanks to its rare combination of advanced specifications and low price. This affordable QLED display has a mini LED backlight and local dimming capabilities, two desirable picture quality features that are usually missing on TVs this cheap. There are less expensive QLEDs on the market, but they all use regular sized LEDs, and many don't have local dimming at all. These perks give the U6N better contrast than any other TV in its class. The U6N also has more dimming zones than its predecessor, the U6K, which results in more precise control of its light output. Though it can't get as bright as pricier TVs, we measured a decent peak luminance of around 625 nits on the U6N. That's just bright enough to start showing off the benefits of high dynamic range HDR content. However, it can't offer the same level of highlight intensity that you'd get from a step-up QLED that can hit 1000 nits or more. On the downside, the U6N suffers from poor viewing angles, so picture quality degrades if you sit to the side of the screen. Limited viewing angles are common on budget TVs, so this is one area where the U6N fails to rise above its competitors. We also noticed some banding, blocky gradients of colors in certain streaming content, which is something that high-end TVs handle better. In addition, gamers should note the U6N has a 60Hz display rather than 120Hz, so it can't support high frame rate modes on the PS5 or Xbox Series XS. To get 120Hz support, we recommend stepping up to our budget gaming pick, the TCL QM7. The U6N uses the Google TV OS operating system, which offers easy access to the best streaming services and reliable voice search with Google Assistant. The smart TV interface works well enough, but the U6N's navigation and loading speeds aren't as snappy as they are on the best streaming devices we've reviewed. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment, and subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos.